Let's talk turkey on today's edition of Liberty at Home. Hello, folks, and hey, Bear, welcome to the latest edition of Liberty at Home. I'm Pastor Adam Rivero from the Liberty Baptist Church here in Easton. Today, I'm at ECAT Studios deep frying an exquisite 20-pound turkey in the break room. And this is where I need to ask my producer to run the disclaimer at the bottom of the screen. Thank you, Adam. On today's broadcast, we're taking a few minutes to think about the upcoming Thanksgiving holiday. You know, when I think of Thanksgiving, I immediately think of Norman Rockwell. And by the way, if you've never been to his museum in Stockbridge, I highly recommend it. To me, the connection of Norman Rockwell and Thanksgiving goes back to his famous painting, Freedom from Want. Even if you're not sure what the image is about, I have no doubt you've seen it. What an idyllic scene it is. You have mother and father standing at the head of the table as the turkey is presented to the hungry crowd. Gathered around the table are eager guests of all ages, talking and laughing before diving into the feast. The idea of Thanksgiving that is projected by Rockwell is one of unadulterated happiness. Although I love Rockwell's portrait, and I'm a great fan of his work in general, I can also attest to the fact that there are times in our lives when we just don't feel very thankful. 10 years ago, almost to the day I'm recording this episode, my mother passed away mere days before Thanksgiving. Never before had a Thanksgiving felt so empty. In past years, I remember my mom busy in the kitchen a full day before Thanksgiving, making sure every dish she served would be perfect. Thanksgiving without her, it just wasn't the same. For whatever reason, you may not be feeling very thankful this month. Perhaps your finances are not what you want or need them to be. Could be a family issue or a loss that has hurt your heart. Maybe you've been dealing with a long-term illness and every day is a struggle. Could be 1,000 different things, but likely you are dealing with an issue that's putting a serious damper on your thankfulness. But did you know the Bible tells us, no matter our circumstances, we're to give thanks? 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 18 says, "In everything give thanks, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus concerning you." Yes, that's right. We're told to give thanks in every situation. Now, this may seem like a cruel joke to some. However, what God commands is always for our greatest good. So, how can we be thankful, you may ask? Because there's always something to be thankful for. Going back to the Thanksgiving after my mom passed away, as heartbroken as our family was, we purposed ourselves to find things to be thankful for. As I thought about it, there were still many opportunities to direct my gratitude to God. I was thankful for my mother's testimony of calling upon Christ alone to save her, which means I'll see her in heaven someday. I was thankful for my dad, who is still with us. I was thankful for family, friends in our church that rallied around us during that difficult time. I found that even in the valley of the shadow of death, God is still good. It was right to thank Him and to not forget all His benefits, as it says in Psalm 103, verse 2. Look, your Thanksgiving may not come from a Norman Rockwell portrait this year, but that's okay. Take time this Thanksgiving to look at all the reasons you can thank God. This is God's will for your life. And when you do, you'll find you're more blessed than you ever realized. Like the old hymn says, count your blessings, name them one by one, and it will surprise you what the Lord has done. Well, it looks like we've gobbled up all of our time for today's episode. Yes, I said that. Today's episode of Liberty at Home. But before we go, I'd like to thank you for watching and invite you to join us this holiday season at Liberty Baptist Church. We meet every Sunday and Wednesday at 800 Washington Street, right across the street from Easton Pool and Spa. Learn more about our church or watch online anytime by heading over to mylibertybaptist.org. Well, I'm Pastor Adam Rivero reminding you that where the Spirit of the Lord is, there's liberty. Have a happy Thanksgiving from all of us here at Liberty at Home.